So it's no surprise or secret that I don't really like Twitter. But I can't lie that some of the most interesting things for the Sonic fan base come out of Twitter, and now we have the new model debate over Sonic Forces model versus any previous Sonic model we've had in game. And you know, these debates about little small things in the Sonic community tend to happen quite a lot. And honestly, it makes sense as to why it happens when you have 15 versions of Sonic and 15,000 different types of games, that it all just creates so many different, unique, and varying opinions that we have strange debates to the outside gaming community about a model in a video game. So some of you may be asking yourself, what's the difference between the model? Honestly speaking, the main difference is that the quills are short. Now there's a lot of other small details that a lot of other people could probably tell you, but that's not the main thing that sticks out honestly when it comes to this model. There are some other things with the model, like his color being a lighter blue rather than a darker blue. But overall, I think the Frontier/Forces model is slightly changed to look a little bit more like classic Sonic. And for a lot of people, that means implications of a lot of things. Nostalgia pandering for one. A lot of people feel like classic Sonic has been shoehorned into so many different things that he didn't really need to be in. And also, you know, of course, the separation of classic and modern Sonic being a big thing in general when they introduced the time travel plot in Sonic Generations. People don't really like that, and they kind of just want the character to be a one character, which what I kind of feel like is what they're trying to do with this model revision, is they're trying to slowly revert Sonic into classic Sonic. That's what it feels like. And honestly, I don't think it's that bad of an idea, but people just don't like the short quills. Short quills aside, there are some other things people don't like that are associated with this Sonic model, and that is the animation in Sonic Forces is non-existent. In Sonic Forces, that model of Sonic just stands in that one pose when he stands still, compared to having idle animations in a game like Sonic Generations, which adds to the personality of Sonic. And honestly, that's one of the biggest things about Sonic in the very beginning, is his idle animation set him apart from a lot of other platformers. Sonic would tap his foot, cross his arms, and just look at the screen because he's waiting for you to play the game. And he'll even take a break and lay down if you take too long. And I think in Sonic CD, he'll literally jump off the stage and just die if you take too long to play the game. Idle animations do not really make or break the game by any means, but what it is telling is that the game does not have any love or care put into it, and is just a game they made real quick for $40. Sonic Forces. And a lot of people are worried about this because from what we've seen from Sonic Frontier so far, is that the same exact model is ported over with the same exact idle stance with no idle animations to be seen so far. And this has a lot of people worried that they're going to use this exact model and is going to be limited in animation and is not going to feel brand new at all. And that isn't really something people are going to want to see for a game they've been waiting for 5 years, is a copy and paste of something that had no love or care put into it. And again, that has a lot of people worried about Frontiers as a whole. Is it going to feel rushed in the end, even though they had 5 years, because they're still using a model that has nothing to it when the game comes out in less than a year? Now you understand why people are debating over this model and why they don't like it, because the model significance means a lot more than just whether you like it or not, honestly. Sonic games get overanalyzed, but honestly, it's just like that. It just comes with the territory. So does this debate make sense? Is it worth having? It doesn't matter. That's my answer. It doesn't matter. If people want to debate it, they can debate it. Honestly, I see people yelling about other people having this debate rather than the people debating it being loud and obnoxious. Honestly, this tweet right here by Crisscross Crunch, or Crisscross Sauce is their at, go follow them because they made this, perfectly describes what's going on between the Sonic 3D model debate and the Kirby fans. But with all the reasonings of why people are debating out of the way, what about my opinions on this? So, personally, I don't really hate the new model. I don't think it's bad. To me, it looks mostly the same, except the quills, of course. And honestly, I do like the longer quills. They do look a lot cooler on Sonic, and they're allowed to be a lot more animated because they're longer, rather than the shorter ones being stubby and not really that much of flow to the animation of them. And honestly, the first time I saw Sonic looking like that was in Sonic Runners in 2015, and that was like the first time I've seen a modern Sonic with very short quills like that, and it didn't look bad. And because it's been there for that long since Runners, it hasn't really bothered me in the same way it's probably bothering a lot of people in 3D at least. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. And honestly, the bigger issue I have with this model is not even the model. It's how much it's not animated in Sonic Forces. He does that same stupid pose. He does the same pose in Runners too. Like, what is this? But overall, I don't hate it, and I don't really care that much about it if I'm being honest. I think it's pretty funny that people are debating this. Even respectfully, I think it's funny. I think the respectful debates about it are very, very funny because it's just, it doesn't matter that much, but I'm not going to say that it's not interesting. I do think the little details are really cool, especially if you really like Sonic or you've been following it for such a long time. You've seen so many changes, like with me coming from the adventure games to now, is very different, so you tend to look at the little details at everything. I think another thing worth mentioning is a lot of people are saying this could possibly be a placeholder model. A lot of people are saying this could be a placeholder model and there could be a better one, but I honestly can't think of a reason why they wouldn't show the placeholder model, especially when we've only seen the back of Sonic's head. So if that's somehow unfinished, that's kind of wild when the game is supposed to come out in less than a year. But if they do have one for some reason and they haven't shown it, I don't know why, but I mean, cool, as long as it looks better. But yes, this is the Sonic model debate. Honestly, that's really all there is to it, and that's my opinions on it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and like always, I'll see you in the next one.